let's look at some pictures of the event which he and a few others organised on Monday. We've got some good pictures here. Look at that. A Force for Good went along. Now, I should say we were not part of the organising committee at all, but we were one of several groups that were there, various groups from various strands of civil society, from women's groups to religious groups to at least one political party was there. In fact, there was only one political party that was publicising itself. That was the Scottish Family Party. And, of course, A Force for Good was there. We had our Get Humza Out banner, hashtag Scottish Ejection. And that did create a stir. We were able to stand up there on that raised area just outside Holyrood, and the media were taking lots of pictures on that, I'm glad to say. Okay. There's another picture that was taken. You can see how our banner really does stand out. Thanks very much to the activists who from A Force for Good who went along and took turns holding up that banner. And the good news is that banner was featured on regular GB News broadcasts all day Monday and also into Tuesday, and we were able to really get our name out there. Okay, here's a fellow who was at the event. That's the chap from the We Say It podcast. You can follow We Say It on Twitter and also on Rumble. Just search for We Say It, all one word, We Say It podcast. He says there, I control my tongue, not the government, nor the police. My freedom of speech is my human right. I will not be silent. And I noticed that the fellow there from the We Say It podcast, he got into some papers as well with one or two comments. Okay. Here's one says, truth is not hate speech. That's a good poster. That really stands out, that one. Truth is not hate speech. Okay. There, who's that? That looks like somebody who should be the First Minister of Scotland, but that's Niall Fraser, who is going to be with us at the bottom of the hour. I must say, Niall, that's a fantastic pick. That's going down in the history books, that one. That's a really good one. And in the background it says, Scotland says no to Humza's hate crime bill. Okay. Now, Niall will tell us about this when he comes on in 5 minutes' time, but he is pictured there carrying a coffin which symbolises the death, the sad death of freedom of speech in Scotland. And it seems like it's going to get a burial, but I am sure it's going to have a resurrection as well, because that's what we like to believe. Okay. And there is Niall with another of the main organisers, the one and only Steph, the Glasgow cabbie. And good for Steph, the work that he put into that. And we've kind of photobombed it in the back there with our banner. But hey, okay. And some people were like putting stickers and other stuff on the coffin when it arrived, and everybody, much amusement was had thereby. Okay. And hey, check that out. That was the Sun newspaper yesterday, had a double page spread of the coffin of Niall, and our colourful banner even makes an appearance in the background. Here's the page here.